From Oracle Park in San Francisco, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Seminoles taking on the Tigers. Today's focus is on a bullpen that's been tremendous recently. From the setup arms to the closers, this group literally changes outcomes of games, Singy.
It's been incredible to watch, Boog. And once the starters hand over the ball, it's been practically game over for the opposition. That bullpen will likely play a major role in this one today, too.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, number 1. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA. And, you know, guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub 2s, they're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, you know, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
The 1-2. Out to short. To first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Up the middle. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside. Got him swinging. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And on the mound today, number 36. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boogie pitched into the 7th, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Now it's the shortstop, number 5. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Outside low, and it's 2-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Now the third baseman. Shunk checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Now here is Adael Amador. That one fouled hard the other way. Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And now the center fielder, runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second, out, and that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, number 3. Bovee launched a homer in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Will Brennan. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Second inning here, no score. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now here is number 26.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Two outs. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
Center fielder, number.
Now at the plate, Alex Ramirez. In the air, right side. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 7. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
The count's full.
The other way, Bovee. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 2nd. Here's the veteran first baseman, Andres Chaparro. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So When you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you can.
Well, we'll hold that thought, as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jefferson Caro. Line drive. One away. And the batter will be the shortstop. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the left fielder, Jose Azocar. Top of the third, no score.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one clips the corner.
Count full.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground. And that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, number 82. There's a swing and a drive. That one's deep. In the air to make the catch. So he went on a journey for that one. One of the more impressive catches we've seen lately, Chris, as we pull up the StatCast data on it.
Yeah, he was believing the whole way, man. 110 feet on the dot. So that was a tough play, and we saw how difficult it was with our own eyes, and the numbers really back it up.
At the plate, Sam Huff comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one off the mark. Now 2-2.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
And it remains 2-2. And that's in the dirt.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now it's going to be Zach Veen. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And that's way high. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Got it. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Now the number 2 hitter. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swung on, belted. Brennan on a dead sprint, racing back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Onto the 4th, still scoreless. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 6.
Ball 2.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Andrew Vaughn now. And that one fouled off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground to third, whips it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, number 3.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And a pitch. That's ripped to right down the line. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the center fielder. Next offering misses. 3-1 now. Popped up. Bovee squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Chaparro.
And now the first baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Runner takes off. Ball misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And safe.
No,
It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. That one misses. 3-1.
Oh, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 25.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Charlie Condon. Runner at second, 2 down. Right side. Brennan has this one sized up. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Ball, that's out.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon. And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Brennan on at first, nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt. Safe! And now a man into scoring position.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up in the scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
Man at second. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. 1 away here in the 5th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Alex Ramirez will hit next. 1 away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one in the air. Chaparro settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jefferson Caro. Falling behind 2-1. Action in the pen down there. Jeff Criswell appears to be getting loose. Ross getting loose as well. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. There's the strike. That misses, and a full count now. What a stop to first, and very nicely done for the out. Halfway through this one, still no score. Back here at Oracle Park, and now number 82. Ripped to short. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Sam Huff.
Here's the catcher, Sam Huff. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Ball, that's just out.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Carson Fulmer up and loosening in the pen. Hannafy warming up as well. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Sixth inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Now pitching.
Jeff Criswell taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now it's the shortstop. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
In plenty of time to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now back, left fielder, Jose Azocar.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Jose Azocar. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Go ahead run on base. Now it's the second baseman. Next pitch way upstairs. Man at first, one away. That one ripped. And there's a hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So up next, Andrew Vaughn. Just missed.
Three balls, one strike.
Two on, one out. Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count is filled up.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Now the third baseman. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball, two strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Carson Fulmer.
Now pitching, Carson Fulmer.
Back to the top of the order now, and the batter will be the shortstop.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Movement in the bullpen. Troy Taylor up and throwing. Hernandez also throwing. Two now. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the third baseman. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the second baseman, Adael Amador. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Pitch misses, 2-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Got him! And there's 2 away.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. And it stays fair. Runner around third. The throw in. It's off the mark and he scores.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Andres Chaparro getting ready to hit. Move to first.
No, he's in there.
There goes the runner. Up the middle. And that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Ross.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Will Brennan digs in now.
Right fielder, Will Brennan.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next is the designated hitter. Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And that puts the tying run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Jefferson Caro. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Condon makes the catch, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brennan Hanafy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And that's down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Inside, almost got him. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder. One down, base is empty.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. He goes down looking.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
And here's the catcher, Sam Huff. In there. And so now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost art for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now Zach Veen. That one almost got him. Huff leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air to left down the line. That is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Junior Gomez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
That's a ball.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
That's a really good take.
Jose Azocar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out to short. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Now the left fielder, Jose Azocar. Breaking ball misses down and away. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
So digging in, Andrew Vaughn.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 balls, 2
In the
strikes.
dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Stays alive. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Eric Bovee in the on-deck circle, hoping for a chance.
3 strikeouts for him already, but that would be forgotten if he can get to the plate and make a difference right here.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Troy Taylor.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop.
Number 5.
The 2-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
In the air, left side. Azocar hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now the third baseman. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. This one in the air. Bovee settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Seth Halverson.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here's the third baseman. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering down in the dirt.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of...
Now this one is hammered way back there, on its way and gone, and we are tied. He powers that one out of here, and we're starting over. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now, Will Brennan.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
And now the DH. Hit in the air, right field. Condon in position. Makes the grab. 2-away down. Next to hit, Alex Ramirez. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Next pitch is downstairs.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. Jefferson Caro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. This one in the air. Amador brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, number 7.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jared Schuster, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Hernandez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Andres Chaparro now at the plate. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Throw to second, and he's out.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass, top-tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Yeah, the batter now, Charlie Condon.
Number 25.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And now 2 balls and a strike. Base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's the left fielder. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that's too high.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Two outs, but the winning run is at first.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That
well, going to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Back here in San Francisco, on to extra innings. And now Jefferson Caro. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. And a 2-1 ball game now. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Seth Halverson won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Sean Sullivan He's making his 4th appearance of the season. No outs, runner at first. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. And there's a ball. That one the other way. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the left fielder, Jose Azocar. And a 1-1. And a sac bunt here. Shunk. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
That's 3 singles in a row. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Now it's the second baseman. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Line and a base hit into right. 1 runs in. Now a long throw home. It's offline and he scores. And they lead by 3.
Now back, first baseman, Henry Bond.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Andrew Vaughn.
2-1.
In the dirt. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Two-one now.
That's outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air out to center. On the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And next will be the cleanup hitter.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Popped up under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
And now the right fielder, Will Brennan. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's downstairs. It's 2-2.
Count full.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
2 on, 2 outs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. The Seminoles out front here, 4-1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jared Schuster.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And the batter now, Sam Huff. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's hard hit on the line. Azokar makes the grab, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Now, Zach Veen.
Now batting. Number 13.
1 out and a runner at second. Gets the outside corner with that one. Up the middle. It's through for a hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, an interesting
2 balls, 1
situation.
strike.
One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting. Third baseman. And
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, James Shunk. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
This could end it. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.